Let's move on to Zion Williamson.
Yo, what?
Yeah,
So he's trying to get out of New Orleans?
I don't know.
Or is he actually just hurt?
He was cleared for team activities. Then he re-injured his foot, saying that it's sore.
But he had foot problems coming in.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so I can't really
that foot.
if that's fake or not, or he's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's his weight is the issue. You know what I mean?
It is.
So, I mean, I understand they could say like, hey, I can't move because of my foot. I'm waiting for it to heal. And a lot of foot injuries are, not repairable. You just have to let it rest. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, he has a genuine argument. He hasn't really spoken about, I guess he has said he wants to be traded, but this is a little different because this is actually a history, the prolonged injury. And it does have to do with his weight and how he pushes off and how he runs and everything like that.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. Like,
I mean, first off, I never saw him as this big thing to begin with coming into the league. I always had questions about his health. Would he be able to get to a comfortable weight? Because this game is all about explosion, about attacking the basket. And you can only do that so much in the NBA because these guys are bigger, stronger. So eventually you have to learn some skills, develop a shot, because you can't keep going to the hole constantly.
You're not the biggest
at that size. Yeah.
You're not the biggest. It's not college. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Like Zion, I just think it's just been generally a lingering injury. You know what I mean? Like he's AD, the injury prone. He's just his body. He doesn't take care of his body. You know what I mean? And obviously, you're actually see him not taking care of his body. He doesn't have no nutrition plan. I mean, all those millions of dollars, you can't get a nutritionist.
That's the problem. Well, it's been reported that now he got a nutritionist and stuff, but you're 3 years into the league. I mean, you should have done this day
one. Day one. You know what I mean?
I think they failed them in the beginning.
I can't wait to get some money in my pocket so I can fucking eat good, so I can eat right. You know what I mean? Like it seems like like I can't wait to get some decent type of cash so I can get my life
right.
Together.
Yeah, that's when you don't have the money, you eat terribly. It's everything around you. But when you get the money, it's like, okay, well, let me go to Olive.
Let me go to this, let me eat everything on the outside of the grocery store because I can afford it. You know what I mean?
Let me get
how much is
let me get a chef, to cook me.
Dude, like I'm like,
I remember garden.
Like Kuzma said it. He's like, bro, I grew up on McDonald's and pizza and shit. And, as soon as I got in the NBA, like now I eat right. This is the best I've ever eaten. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, bro, like Russell Wilson, he actually budgets $1 million for his body. $1 million, bro. You can really call him the $1 million man because he actually budgets $1 million taking care of his body.
See, I think New Orleans, they got to make Brandon Ingram the priority. He has to be the franchise player because you can't trust Zion.
Well, I mean, there's news there's word going around that New Orleans is going to move anyway. So, I mean, you never know. Like, I think, the Las Vegas, they're bringing the basketball team.
I think maybe Seattle, they're dying for another basketball team. I think
they can be dying if they want, but as far as the money and everything and ticket sales, Las Vegas is where it's at.
Yeah, that's true.
They just cleared some space for a baseball team to go up there. So we're already looking at the MLB to be expanded into Las Vegas. So they already got the women's, the hockey. In Zion, like as soon as I found out that information, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, if they're gonna make a move, we'll find out this summer, and then it's no biggie because I guarantee you, I'm gonna put it like this: if they do move to Las Vegas, that weight's gonna come off. You know what I mean? Like if they do move to Las Vegas, that weight is coming off quick, fast, in a hurry.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Even
to Seattle, it's gonna come off.
Yeah, I basically think they're gonna definitely take his time. They're gonna take their time with him. They're gonna make sure that he's at the proper weight before he comes back.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to be at least 250.
Bro, like, and they can't restructure the contract. So if he wants more money, I guarantee the next contract is gonna it's gonna be something where you gotta come in they don't do like football. Like, it's so crazy, but it's never been an issue. But I really think because football, it's conditioning. You have to pass a test, right? You have to pass a condition test. And I don't know if basketball does that. Like, you know what I mean? Like I guess you don't have to pass tests because everybody's so skinny and fit. But
definitely going to be some changes once that new CBA comes in with everything that's going on with Ben Simmons and all that. It's going to be some changes, and